Office Tools Pro has many functions that will allow you to assign and track tasks and work. You can also have the ability to actually supplement these tasks with an additional checklist of items. Checklist items do not have reminders or alerts associated to them, and you will not receive a time card for completing a checklist item. However, they can be locked. This will prevent the main task from being completed until all checklist items have been marked complete. Now, there are three variations of checklist: general, assignment, and project specific. General checklists are located throughout the program under to-dos, phone calls, and schedule. So for example, we could go to the to-dos tab. We can see our tasks that we've created here, and down in the bottom right corner we can see a gray checklist icon. Clicking on this will open up our checklist screen and now allow us to type in our new checklist item. When that item is marked complete in the future, it can simply be checked off as being done. It'll put a date stamp and the initials of the staff member who marked it complete. When a checklist item exists, the icon for it will actually indicate that by changing to a color icon. General checklist items do not roll over, and they are a one-time use, so you will need to create them for each new task. Assignment checklists are directly associated to a project assignment, which in turn is assigned to a specific staff member. This checklist can be pre-populated, and it will follow the assignment across projects. You can create your assignment checklist by navigating to Setup at the top of the screen, then choosing Projects and Project Assignment Groups. This is the screen where you will choose the project you wish to create assignments for, create your assignment list of all the tasks that you wish to track inside of that project, and then just to the right of that is the checklist icon. Now you'll notice that this icon here is colored, which means that there are items that have been already created for our engagement letter assignment. If we go to a task or an assignment that has not had a checklist created for it, you'll notice that it is grayed out. So to create a new or to modify a checklist, simply choose the assignment you wish to modify, click on the checklist icon, and this time you'll be entered into the checklist items screen. Here you can actually create a master list of all available checklist items. Then, for this particular assignment, simply add the items you would like to track. Once that's done, when your particular assignment is given to a staff member, they can access this checklist in two ways. One is through their activity list on the bottom of the screen. They can simply right-click on their activity and view their checklist. They can also actually access the project, go to the work list to see all of the assignments that are currently out, and view the checklist for those items here on the bottom. The third type of checklist is project specific. This checklist can be viewed by all staff members by simply going to the project screen and viewing it over here on the right. To create a project specific checklist, navigate to Setup at the top of the screen, choose Projects, and then Project Definitions. Once you've selected the project you wish to create a checklist for, simply go to the Edit screen and the Checklist Options tab. This again will show you all of your available master list of checklist items, which you can then add to for this project. Now, assignment checklist and project checklist do roll over, and they are pre-populated. Now, you can add additional items to them on the fly. However, having a pre-populated checklist is recommended. If you would like the ability to lock down the event, the project, for example, or the assignment, or the general task, and not allow that to be completed until your checklist items have been marked off, there's a setting located under Setup, My Company, Information and Settings, under the Contacts button. Here, there's an option that will require checklist items to be complete before the task completion. You'll receive a notification, and then you can then go about rectifying the checklist items that have not been completed.